It's about to get dirty, grimy, and unbelievably wretched. And that's just Nekestro. You're watching the PimpyKast right here on the PimpyK Multiverse Network.
What up, motherfuckers, and welcome to the PimpyKast, episode number 39 right here at the PimpyK Multiverse Network. Joined in the studio, it's been a motherfucking while, but he's back. The one, the only,
Nekestro,
the sire of scum, Nekestro. What's up, my homie?
Shit, what's happening, bro?
You've been missing for a while.
I'm still missing.
Had Rello in here, holding it down.
Yeah, trying to take the spot, man.
Yeah, no, I mean he wanted it, man. He wanted it. I mean I couldn't get him back. I couldn't get him back for the third week though.
He's better at than I am.
Yeah, I'm guessing he done moved on and fucking to bigger and better things is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, man. I think I saw him on the VMAs.
Absolutely. He was hosting. He started out doing his own podcast. Now he's syndicated on all national networks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's on there. I hear him I hear his morning show when on the way to work in my invisible car
every single morning. We're not sure exactly what's happening. We've gotten it a little bit better. We still have a little bit of a lag. It's not in the stream like it appears. It's actually an issue that we're having with the broadcasting software, and we've actually narrowed it down to just our scene. So
still bogus,
right? So even though I spent a lot of time developing this scene and getting it look, I mean, you could tell everything's kind of freezing and shuddering a little bit. It doesn't do this on any other stream or any other show that we do out of this
weird
studio.
That the actual background freezes like his life is actually a simulation, apparently.
Right? No, it absolutely is because
I've never seen fire freeze like that. It's fucking weird.
Exactly, and this is what's going on behind us is absolutely real. There's no reason to think otherwise whatsoever.
I don't see why anyone would. Kind of fucking
but
weird.
Anyway, we're gonna get this squared away. It's a little bit better now than it was last week, and we think we've gotten to the root of what caused it, and we got rid of some of that stuff. But obviously, there's still some more stuff to purge out. So hopefully, this soothes out a little bit as we move along. Coming up a little bit later. That's right. Coming up a little bit later in the second segment, we got our featured artist of the week, TwistedM, aka MC-HOR.
Yep.
H-O-R.
Homie had the megaphone.
Did he have a megaphone?
He did at the beginning.
Met this cat at the gathering.
When I copped the CD, he had one.
You know, as I'm looking up at the broadcast, I noticed one thing. I need to shave, motherfucker. I need to straight up shave. And the reason we were talking about how we met him at the gathering, the reason I thought about that is because I am about as furry as a day 3 Nedden at the gathering. You know what I'm saying? About as and to keep up,
it was furry when it got there.
And to keep up with the theme of things, you smell like a third day Nedden at the gathering. So.
I did that just for you.
Well, I appreciate that, man. You're keeping things consistent around here.
Yeah, man.
So please bear with us. I know there's a little bit of a lag, and it's coming and it's going, and it's going to do that. We're going to have it squared away. Hopefully by next week it's completely gone, but it's definitely better now than it has been since we started season 3, but we're going to get this worked out. But just like every other fucking time we've had any other shows here at the network that film right here in the studio live, the very next night, their show goes off without a niche. But for some reason, this fucking show is plagued with demons, all the way from Hatchet Head and the Bloodtooth Kids that sprung their demons upon us, and poltergeists and random body parts, which they like to throw off stage when they're performing. And I'm sure some of these other artists have jinxed the shit out of us over the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about some of the fucking artists that have been in here, you know it ain't always been good karma coming our way.
No.
Try to do a motherfucker a favor and you just drop a poltergeist off at the house. That's what I feel like is going on.
At least it's consistent.
Coming up as we cruise towards the end of the segment, as always. Well, not as always, but back now for the first time in since season 3 has started. We're gonna have your underground music news with Nekestro. We're gonna do the bit what PimpyKast viewers are actually thinking, and that's we're gonna do that probably in the 3rd segment. That is the bit where we answer you guys' emails and forum posts. Basically what we do is we send out emails, and we go to forums to people that are unassociated and don't know anything about the show. We post a link, and we just ask them to email us their feelings on it.
Yeah, I saw the segment you did one of the times. That shit was actually pretty fire.
And here's the thing, like sometimes it is people that actually know us are starting to send in. You know what I'm saying? Which is completely fine. And some of those are really good too, but it's the ones that come from the random nobodies that you know for a fact would not have watched this program if it wasn't for us putting ourselves out there like that. And I can imagine that the funny thing is we started doing these after we started season 3, and on this show, because of the broadcasting quality and the issues that we're having within the broadcasting software, I can't believe nobody said anything about that yet. You know what I mean? Like we started basically.
Well, people like to hate, and
basically what I'm saying is we started a show that was, or we started a bit on the show that was based around the opinions of other people from the outside, at a time when the show is going through a whole bunch of technical difficulties. I mean, I'm not kidding. Same fucking same YouTube channel, same time tomorrow night. I want you guys to tune in for the Underground Pub Show that broadcasts out of the same fucking studio, and you're not going to see this fucking glitchy fucking bullshit that's going on right now. I don't fucking get it.
I hear the pub show's popping off pretty good in the numbers.
It is, man. It is. And our numbers are falling off because we can't get fucking quality streams. You know
That's
what I mean?
all right. We deserve it.
I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be here anyway. There's one thing I know. I'm never getting canceled.
I'm going to be here drinking no matter what.
That's right.
Don't fucking matter if you're
It might not even be a show. It might just be me drinking here, not even talking to nobody, not even doing anything. Might catch me picking my nose or jacking off sometimes, but I mean, that'd be about it. That'd be about it. So what you got, man? You've been gone for 3 weeks.
Shit.
Let's go ahead and jump into these. Let's go ahead and jump into these contacts. Then we'll check out the live chat real quick. Just so you guys know, the hotlines are open, so you can hit us up at 850-426-4065. And my homie's gonna tell you how you can.
6'5"?
I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong.
I thought it was 9.
Well, my homie's about to tell you how you can other ways to contact us.
Yep.
Any minute now.
Fucking hit a
Any minute now.
up with snail mail.
Snail mail.
I mean, you just Google it. Just look
how
up
long
in
it's
the
taking
yellow
for that
pages,
shit to come
you know
up.
what
It's
I'm saying?
fucking ridiculous.
All right, you can contact us.
Oh, but look,
aside from
everything's
PimpyKast.com.
normal in this scene. Look at this shit. It's all real time. It's bullshit.
Maybe you should just keep us a little tiny in the corner.
I'll keep us tiny in the corner. At least
And it is a
bump you
5.
out.
Call or fucking text at 850-426-4065. You can feedback@PimpyK.com. You can hit us up on the live chat, even though we're not connected to it. We will be. Usually we do. Facebook.com/PimpyK. PimpyK.
PimsyK?
Yeah, I say what I want. I'm grown.
PimpyKast.
Instagram/PimpyK. Twitter at no Twitter joke at Mr. PimpyK.
Yeah,
And,
you've fallen out of practice,
YouTube.
my friend.
Yeah, man, I'm fucking not on my A game. I gotta put my A game face on. YouTube.com/C/PimpyK.
I feel relief in the fact
Please subscribe.
I know now that you do have a secondary face. So all these years you could have used it, but you just refused to. Like I wish I would have known that. All right, let's go
You
ahead.
never asked, man.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and jump over here and see if we got. Let's see what we got. Nikki Hayes. Look who's
What was
back.
I can't even hardly read that shit. Nekestro back yet?
Yep.
No, hell no, I ain't back.
Yes, I heard. But let's see. So they were at the beginning. They were waiting in anticipation to see if the one, the only, the grittiest of gritty, Mr. Nekestro was back on the show, and he is here.
Hating on my contacts just
Yeah,
because I got mush
Alex
mouth on the
hasn't
stumble
done
bum.
the contacts in a while. Yeah, and he just fucked them
Who
up.
all is on there? 2 people? Who are they?
Brittany, of course, you remember Brittany.
Who's that from the gathering?
So the one that heckled us at the gathering,
Yeah,
that bitch,
yeah.
and then
Exactly.
you know what's funny is I did some game streaming with Dot Cap on last Friday night after I did my little the little podcast thing that I do, and you're not gonna fucking believe this, but somehow she infiltrated that. And not only was she like in the chat on Twitch and everything with them during their live streams, and in the chat during my live stream, but she somehow talked them into inviting her into the game. I'm not kidding you. This really fucking happened. She invited us into the game, and things were never the same again after that.
I might have to look something up, man.
All right, guys, we're going to jump out to our first break. When we come back, we're going to have our featured artist of the week, TwistedM, a.k.a. MC-HOR.
Is it horror? Is it H-O-R, or is it both?
Well, he calls his fans whores, so I'm assuming. I mean, if it's just H-O-R, it's just
wonder if that-
H-O-R.
what does that stand for, I wonder?
I mean, it's obviously an acronym, or that, or he just likes calling himself a whore. We can ask him that and so much more when we come back. All right, guys, we're going to jump out to a quick break. Like I said, when
Click
we come
on an
back,
ad.
we'll have our featured artist of the week. You're watching the PimpyKast right here at the PimpyK Multiverse Network. We'll be right back, guys.
Are you an unsigned recording artist struggling to get heard? Sign up today to be the PMVN Featured Artist of the Week. You can get your track spinning on the PMVN radio network. You can get discounts on band merchandise and chances to win prizes that could help you further your project. The PMVN Featured Artist of the Week is sponsored by AJ Custom Graphics. AJ Custom Graphics is there for all your band's printing needs. Contact them online today at ajcustomgraphics@yahoo.com and make sure you tell them Pimpy K sent you.
I've been locked away on the dark side, but a place of impunity so can hide. The terrorists steadily building a feeling of weapon that'll leave you terrified, in a sense it'll leave you petrified, standing there truly mortified. So here we go now. I've been locked away on the dark side, but a place of impunity so can hide. The terrorists steadily building a feeling of weapon that'll leave you terrified, in a sense it'll leave you petrified, standing there truly mortified. So here we go now. My life is intertwined, darkness grips my state of mind. I fear there might be no escape, but I'm running out of time. How can I overcome her? Do I turn around and run? Even though I'm blinded on this path I took and I cannot see the sun, feeling like I'm overrun at the point of being done. I'm contemplating suicide, but I can't afford the gun. The pressure's slowly building up and I must wait close to a ton. When it comes to being hated, you best believe that I'm number one. My head is seemingly broken, but you pussies keep provoking. This beast that lives within that simply wants to see you choking. Something dark and grim has been recently awoken. Speaks to me often, but it's named by me, cannot be spoken. I'm hoping for a reason to keep myself alive and breathing. My subconscious mind is taking over, turn to be into a heathen. You can't even imagine the visions of terror my demon has been conceiving. It's ripping and tearing and tearing and tearing and blurring its noise till my heart stops beating. I've been locked away on the dark side, but a place of impunity so can hide. The terrorists steadily building a weapon that'll leave you terrified, in a sense it'll leave you petrified, standing there truly mortified. So here we go now. I've been locked away on the dark side, but a place of impunity so can hide. The terrorists steadily building a weapon that'll leave you terrified, in a sense it'll leave you petrified, standing there truly mortified. So here we go now. I don't really know what's going on, I'm simply close to a plane along, pouring all of my feelings and spilling my guts into a seemingly worthless song. Wondering why my death and demise will come out the darkness and quickly arise. For feeling an evil upheaval equal to hell when you finally open your eyes. No angel in disguise, placed here to terrorize, not believing in your lies. I love it when you despise, it's a given I will rise. Got my sights up on the prize, you'll be tricked, you'll be revised, so prepare to be horrified. You be thinking that your shit don't be stinking, I'm at the point of freaking. My rage is steady peaking and leaking, I'm wreaking terror sinking down into the dark and the depths of these savage thoughts I'm speaking. Keeping to myself as I'm creeping into your soul and beeping out your inside. Your beliefs are what divides the likes of you and I from seeing things eye to eye. I really want you to die, oh how I would like to pry the head up off the body of a dumbass acting fly. I'm not your ordinary guy, I'm kinda fucked up in the brain, blowing shit about the frame. Best believe this ain't a game, I'm a beast that can't be tamed, never coming with the same simple ordinary spits like the rest of you lame. So check it, yo, take a listen to this murderous flow, kill a bitch, you don't really wanna fuck with me. Yo, take a listen to this murderous flow, kill a bitch, you don't really wanna fuck with me. I've been locked away on the dark side, but a place of impunity so can hide. The terrorists steadily building a weapon that'll leave you terrified, in a sense it'll leave you petrified, standing there truly mortified. So here we go now. I've been locked away on the dark side, but a place of impunity so can hide. The terrorists steadily building a weapon that'll leave you terrified, in a sense it'll leave you petrified, standing there truly mortified. So here we go now. Yo, take a listen to this murderous flow, kill a bitch, you don't really wanna fucks with me. Yo, take a listen to this murderous flow, kill a bitch, you don't really wanna fucks with me. Yo, take a listen to this murderous flow, kill a bitch, you don't really wanna fucks with me. Yo, take a listen to this murderous flow, kill a bitch, you don't really wanna fucks with me. I've been locked away on the dark side, but a place of impunity so can hide. The terrorists steadily building a weapon that'll leave you terrified, in a sense it'll leave you petrified, standing there truly mortified. So here we go now. I've been locked away on the dark side, but a place of impunity so can hide. The terrorists steadily building a weapon that'll leave you terrified, in a sense it'll leave you petrified, standing there truly mortified. So here we go now.
employees must wash hands before returning to work or after coming in contact with Nekestro. The PimpyKast on the PimpyK Multiverse Network.
Oh, white to wood.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to the PimpyKast as we stroll into segment number deuce. In just a few seconds, we're going to get our featured artist of the week, TwistedM, aka MC-HOR. Find out what HOR stands for. He sent me somewhat of an acronym, like something in a text a little bit ago when we were trying to stage getting that together. Also, I want to apologize. We didn't realize after we started the radio rotation and started playing his first song, the feed that we used to get Mike Willion's video for the very first one that we played, I guess cycled over and was still playing in the background, and we thought that we had cut it and we didn't. So don't worry about that.
Who's this we, motherfucker?
You, like as in, since you sit next to me, motherfucker, you're half responsible for shit that goes on here.
I do want to say something, man. Props props to Special Ed for them dope ass fucking voiceovers, man.
I wrote them. Does that count for anything?
Fuck, your voice is not well. Yeah.
You know what I really want to do is take a star away from you right now, but I'm afraid to bring anything extra up because shit is smoothing out a little bit.
We can jot it down.
Now
like,
we got
Alex lose a star.
Now we got to switch over to the interview screen and get our featured artist on the line. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Hopefully this doesn't fuck up, and it is, of course, fucking up. All right, before we switch over, let's go ahead and get him on the line. Anytime now, we're going to do that. Here we go. HOR! That shit even says it, right? There he is. What's going on, guys? This is our featured artist of the week.
That looks illegal.
Let me get it switched over to the scene so they could see you. I think things were just a little bit fucked up. Not too bad. Yeah, it's not there yet. Hold on just a second, guy. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on
Yeah.
Hold on just a second, man. We got to get this fixed. They can hear you. They just can't see you yet because shit's a little bit fucked up. But we're going to have you on in just a second as soon as I find where the fuck it's at. There it is. All right.
Dabs, motherfuckers.
They were doing it. And man, once again, I apologize. When you text me, I thought I had killed that feed, and we couldn't hear it through monitoring anymore. Of course, we hear a lower version of that feed than they do out there. So when, for some reason, this shit is just not picking up. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's go ahead and fucking refresh it.
Where's this cat from? Where are you from, homie?
I'm from Colorado.
Colorado? That's what I thought.
What part of Colorado you from, man?
Colorado Springs, where Pikes Peak is.
All right.
Sure.
Give me just a second. We're going to get you on here, man.
I got some people in there in Colorado.
Oh, well, if that wasn't fucking there, that would help a little bit.
Can't see you guys.
Can you?
No.
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to. like it doesn't work that way because Skype actually runs through a broadcasting software. All right, let's forget about this. We'll get you on in just a second. Matter of fact, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and do that like this. I'm not gonna fuck around with it anymore. It's fucking borderline embarrassing. Shit isn't working around here like it's supposed to.
It should be. He can see us.
No, he said he actually couldn't. But we're gonna get this fixed right now, and we're gonna fucking get it where everybody can see him. And then we can stop bitching about all the bullshit that's going on.
Yeah, just put him up. Fuck us.
We're putting him up right now.
Put him on blast.
There he is. There he is. Bam. He's up. He's on the screen.
If he was a little lower, he'd be right where he needed to be.
Let's bring him in just a little bit.
Oh,
there
shit,
it is.
son.
All right, we got the bugs worked
shit.
out. We got the bugs worked out. All right, guys, I want you to welcome to the show our featured artist of the week. Fucking TwistedM MC-HOR. Hey, so tell us right here, right off the bat, man, what does HOR or HOR stand for?
I'm gonna break it down for you, okay?
Oh yeah, I like where this is going already.
Alright, it's HOR. It means homie on the regular, or it can mean getting high on reefer or drinking Hennessy on the rocks or fucking hookers off your reach around.
Yeah.
I enjoy all those things.
Hallucinating on reality. It's a huge old revolution. I'm a hooligan on a rampage. I have only respect, so you can honor or reject it. You know what I'm saying? HOR.
Oh shit! One too many. I like it,
I could
man.
dig
I
that.
like
I
it.
could dig
but
that for
but
sure.
you do
It's homie on the regular. Okay?
you do refer to it as whore though, right? You do say it that way, or all right?
Whore.
So as I can tell, you call your fans whores, huh? So like they're whores.
Well, I don't believe in fans. They're all my whores. They're all my homies on the regular.
Gotcha. Either way, that's fucking super dope.
They're all
All right, man. So, why don't you give us a little bit of a background on, your inspirations, where you came from, and how it is you came to be a part of this game, specifically this horrorcore. I don't want to label it anything specific because it is a little bit different.
It's a little different, yes.
But it's definitely got that horrorcore grind feel to it, and there's some really fucking unique shit. That fucking song "Hooligans" is off the fucking hook, man. I love that track.
Thank you, but you got to be more specific in the questions, because if you ask broad questions, I don't know how to answer them. But if you want like a background, I guess everybody hated me anyways.
I'll tell you what. Let's next time. Won't you just have your publicist send me a fucking list of questions, and that's what I'll hit you up with, man. How does that sound?
I am my publicist, so I'm slacking.
Damn, he's not doing a very good job. You have to fire that motherfucker, dude.
I guess the background is like I've been making beats since I was like 10, just playing on Fruity Loops and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hell yeah, dude. That's where I started.
Then I met some homies that rapped, and then I started rapping and fucking with them, and they were the ones that were like all about the horse shit. You know what I'm saying? It's 17 Entertainments is basically where it originally comes from. Is the label that I repped with 17 Entertainments is what we called ourselves, and it consists of me, Scene Loke, and then this dude Bo Lemick as of right now, and then there's a bunch of other people that are like affiliated, just they don't grind like us. But we've been doing it for like 8 years.
They ain't putting in that work.
Yeah, like we put in work. The three main that put in work, in my opinion, is me, and then Scene Loke, and then Bo Lemick. And that's basically where like the horror comes from and where my raps come from. I just kind of decided to start rapping, and then now it's like this big old thing that I'm addicted to, and I can't stop screaming horror at people.
No, it's fucking it's
I
good,
can
man,
dig that.
and we dig your shit. Honestly, look, we got. I know when I first contacted you, I was like, I'll let Alex know because we've had this conversation. I was like, yeah, man, you dropped off your sampler at the fucking tent and blah blah blah. He's like, no, dude, that's my full fucking album.
Yes,
and I didn't. And listen, I had already listened to a couple tracks, but I didn't realize like that there were so many on there. Like I didn't, you know what I mean? Like because I wasn't paying attention because like I was throwing them in. You know, I had a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? And I, honest to God, listened to every single one that they brought by. I've listened to every single one of them, and maybe only a third of these motherfuckers are even have been requested to come on the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of them just about have yet to. They're hitting me up and they're not getting responses, and they just found out why tonight.
I mean, this motherfucker rocked. I seen him do a little set on one of the fucking little
side stage or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, yeah.
Pretty dope.
Yeah,
I was feeling that shit.
That is cool.
I wonder, does this cat have anything to do with like? Does he do any kind of street art or anything?
Do you did you hear what he asked you?
Yeah, I do actually do art. Like all the art that's on that album is me. Like it's like a collaboration of me and a graphic designer named Nate Incriminate. So I drew the line work for all of that, and then he went and like put color to it and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So you do fuck with street art too, like you tag and all that shit, or what?
No, you can't put him on blast like that.
No, fuck it, dude. He's sitting here smoking fucking weed on the well, actually, it's legal where he's sitting right now, though.
All legal. I bought this at a store. Look.
That's right. I totally forgot about that.
See?
It's a changing world we live in.
It must be nice.
It doesn't matter. When we were at the gathering, there was like every time that we fucking pushed record, there was something illegal going on in the scene. So I mean, who gives a shit?
I don't give a fuck.
That's right. That's what's up. That's what's up. So are you a juggalo? Straight up. And listen, I'm not. And before you answer that, and you might just come out and answer it straight, but I want to put a disclaimer in front of it because listen, as being a juggalo myself, I don't, especially on this show, we don't promote that shit very much. They've got their thing, we've got our thing, and we're definitely not a juggalo show. We both happen to be juggalos, but that's just coincidence. But as a rapper growing up, it was hard for me in the early days to separate myself. As a matter of fact, I didn't start enjoying my music until I said, you know what, I'm not making that kind of music anymore. I'm making the music I want to make but when I first got started, they were like the inspiration, two college dropouts can make shitty music and become famous, and I was like, I can do that too. And
I don't think they made it that far, but
yeah, well, they made it far enough that the fucking Jay bought his mom her third house or some shit. I mean, they act like they're broke all the time, but they ain't broke. I mean, Shaggy ain't paid taxes in 10 years, so I'm pretty sure he's got some fucking reserves built up somewhere.
he's been too drunk to pay attention.
Too drunk to pay attention.
Nah, but for real, I am a juggalo, but I rep whore. I don't rep juggalo.
No, absolutely no. What I was gonna say by that is there's definitely the influence there. I definitely can feel it, but it's its own shit, and that's the reason I disclaimed it.
I wouldn't call it an influence. It's more of like a mind state, Like that's just where that motherfucker's at.
Right, and that's influenced by him fucking. What was that?
Largely influenced by juggalos. Largely.
Oh,
like
excuse the fuck out of
even
me.
cats in the streets. Like I don't wear juggalo gear. And even cats in the streets, like random people that don't even know me, they know
I haven't worn a piece of clothing other than like what's yard work.
I don't wear pieces of clothing.
No, listen, like other than like what I use for yard work or just like lounging around the house, I still have a couple pieces, but I haven't worn anything fucking psychopathic, hatchet man or anything.
I'm a fucking t-shirt
out in
order.
public,
I got all kind of shit.
And probably 15 years, something like that, man.
I
maybe
wear
10.
Gear.
What's that?
I wear horror gear.
No, that's what you should do. Fucking represent yourself. You know what I'm saying? Build your brand. Don't build their brand. The funny thing is they and we've talked about this on the show before. They perpetrate this whole emotion and environment of love and family when they don't really give two shits about you. The only thing that makes juggalos family are the juggalos themselves, because those motherfuckers don't give a shit about you. So don't represent their brand. If you're doing your own thing and you're putting out CDs with their Hatchet Man on it and clown paint and shit like that, stop for a second. Let me fucking finish.
Well, then hurry the fuck up and finish.
What do you mean? It's my fucking show. You don't tell me what the fuck to do. Shut your fucking mouth and let me talk to this man. You fucking piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Bitch. Oh, pussy ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
So anyway, what I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted by this stank motherfucker sitting next to me is that is all these fucking juggalo rappers, and some of them are really good, but they've got this thing where they feel like any day now they're going to be part of that fucking label. And first of all, I've known people personally that were juggalos and then became part of that label, and they're not there anymore, or they're trying their ass off to get out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a fucking death sentence. I mean, if you're gonna go there, you're gonna go there and die. You know what I mean? They're never gonna let you get to the point that you're outdoing them, because if you do, hope to God you're like Twisted and you have the resources to get the fuck out of there, because they're going to keep holding you down. So what is it that you're working for? What is it that you're struggling to be? Basically, in my eyes, you're repping somebody else's brand. You're building up their brand, and people are paying attention to that publicity you give them, but you're not getting any of that back in return, because they don't look at you as an independent artist or as somebody that does something that's original. They look at you as a fucking flunky. You know what I mean? And that's what happens when you try too hard to be a fucking juggalo rapper.
So, none of them exist.
I agree with you on that, to be honest. Because I'd rather build myself than them. And they won't.
What have they done for you lately, dude? Honestly.
They entertained me.
They linked us up with him.
Yeah.
I mean.
And they brought like 15,000 juggalos to the same place for me.
Yeah. And they only charged you $1 million to get in there, dude. That's it.
All right, though. $1 million, that's pocket change.
Bitch, I bought your ticket this year. That's why you're saying that shit. This motherfucker's gonna be painting my house this weekend too.
That was like $1.80 that I spent on that fucking shit or something.
No, it was a bucket at the door. Yeah, at the door or at the trailer, I guess is the way to say it there. The tickets were $1.85, man. Like, me and him didn't eat for 2 days because I had to wait for Friday till my check hit.
I didn't eat for 5 days before I didn't eat for 2 days, so I was used to it already.
That's because he's a fucking straight kid, and that's just the way he lives. So
everything I own is $60, so try and take in that concept.
Yeah.
You own a house right now, and everything that I own was $60.
Oh, it's worth. I thought you meant like everything you own is worth $60. Like, you don't buy shit unless it's worth exactly $60. I want to meet a motherfucker like that. You know what I mean? My car, $60. You know what I'm saying? See that lamp? $60.
Look. This is all worth $60. I ain't even bullshitting you, bro.
This is about to become
Cribs.
It's about to become an episode of Cribs. Like,
I swear, this is all worth $60.
Damn.
I'm just gonna walk through
that
here
laptop look heavy as a motherfucker from circa 1986. Welcome to the dark side,
bro. I started all this on $60 that I got fronted to me, and I made all of this happen off of $60.
That sounds legal.
Hey, did you pay taxes on that? Inquiring minds want to know. Sorry, that's my journalistic integrity shining through again.
What? There's like some daylight out there right now.
1 car, 2 car. It was $60, bro. All of it. I ain't even bullshitting you.
I think you're into some voodoo shit. I look out the window when it's dark. How the fuck do you still have sun? And don't give me any of that bullshit mumbo bumbo about time zones and shit, because I don't believe in it.
Meridians and whatnot.
Yeah, the sun is in the same spot for everybody. Don't give me that bullshit.
Magnets.
It has to be, because the Earth is flat. If it wasn't flat, then I would completely understand.
Well, this motherfucker, look at that shit.
All right, man. Look, I got a few more questions.
I'm digging that. I like it.
And you're losing your signal and you're glitching. Once you get inside real quick, I'm going to ask you a couple more questions. Alex is enjoying the tour.
You see that?
Yes,
No.
I absolutely see that.
We missed it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's my nigga right there.
Wow.
Hey, when I'm up north, man, I can holler at you and sleep on your floor for a day or two.
Oh, that's right. The Gathering's going to be in Colorado next year.
Ain't nobody staying on
We're losing you, homie. You've been frozen for a good minute. Get back inside. Get next to that router. Get next to that router.
Oh.
Oh.
What's funny is he probably said that 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, he probably did. You thought this show was lagging. You should have seen where it was 8 minutes ago.
Hey, man,
was it me, or was that a fucking medicinal forest I saw on cam just now?
that was something.
It was very
that
medicinal.
grows off the earth.
Very medicinal in nature. And,
I ain't gonna point no elbows or nothing.
and I bet it smells pretty as fuck outside his house.
I'm fucking in Canada right now, for anybody that knows. Okay?
Of course he is.
No, yeah. We said that at the beginning when you said you were in Colorado, remember? So anyway,
No, don't say I'm in Colorado, motherfucker.
Oh no, you said you were from Colorado, right?
He's whatever he wants to be, man. That's I don't give a fuck where that dude's at. I know he ain't here.
Yeah, can I speak with the Colorado Springs Narcotics Division, please?
Yeah, it's cool. They're legal. I got my extended plant count, so they can come to my house.
Dude, wouldn't that be some fucked up shit, dude?
I'm pretty sure he's legit, dude.
If this dude gets raided, you do realize this show's gonna be known as a snitch ass show. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll be guilty for that shit. You know we would be. All right, sit your ass down. I want to ask you a couple questions. We got to end the segment, man.
I got a question for him too, man.
Go ahead. Fire.
The fuck kind of musical influence he's got besides what was already touched on?
Like some other artists outside of the psychopathic realm is what he's asking you. I'm a translator, so if you don't understand him, just let me know.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna let you finish.
I don't really take my influence from anybody in particular. Like when I listen to music, I don't like listen to a certain somebody. I kind of just like let my lady turn on her Spotify, and then I listen to whatever the fuck she listens to. And she listens to so much music, it's ridiculous. So I kind of play off like a large genre of stuff, and I don't really have favorites, you know. But if you want like an immediate influence, I would say a Juggalo influence, like Tech 9, Hobson, like all the big shit that we be listening to nowadays. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the shit that kind of influences me nowadays because it's what I listen to the most.
See, when I first got down, when I first started listening to fucking ICP, and I first it was back before I even knew that there was like a whole clique of people that called themselves Juggalos, and there was a few bass people, and I'm talking about before Twisted was even around, and there was really one that accompanied them, and that was Isham. You know what I mean? Like anywhere you went and you found an ICP CD, there was a fucking like Closed Casket or Dead Flowers right next to it. Yeah. I still love Isham to this day. I mean, I'm not really into his new shit as much as I am like that old fucking, like I said, Dead Flowers and
Closed Casket is a fucking
Closed Casket was the bomb, dude.
And I mean, Repentance is straight.
I don't know. Is that the one that had
that's the one
Tell Me How
all
You
the time.
Feel or something like that?
That's the one Default wears all the time. That T-shirt he always sports.
Wasn't that song in it though? The one that had fucking Fred Jackson in it. The video.
I fucking knew the fuck that asshole.
The woo woo woo.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
one,
Yeah. That song was kind of whack.
Oh, hey, if you were alone in your fucking house and you wanted to listen to music, what would you like? Do you stray from hip hop at all, or like what?
All the time. I rather listen to some fucking like some orchestral music, like orchestra.
Like classical?
I'd seriously bump that right now. I think it's like a.
I don't know if it's considered bumping, but like definitely play it.
Orchestra,
at loud volumes, very loud volumes. and I'd be rocking my head to it like.
What was the name of the fucking cop in that? Now I can't remember the name of the movie. I'm brain farting. With the two fucking Irish kids. The fucking badass Irish kids. One of them was Daryl. No, one of them was fucking Daryl from Walking Dead.
Boondock Saints.
Boondock
right?
Saints. What's the name of the fucking cop?
I don't know.
Oh, that weird guy.
Yeah, the weird ass dude. He put on the fucking loud ass classical music, and that's how he fucking like knew how to do shit. Like that's what that reminded me of. All right, so
maybe
anyway,
it was one guy with 8 guns.
So real quick, Twisted, real quick, man. Why don't you tell our viewers how they can find you on social media, Facebook, YouTube, whatever it is that you have, homie.
Honestly, I try and make it very difficult for people to find me because
Do I have to tell them for you? I think that's what we're getting.
Hold on, wait. Read that
I'm
one
the cause of a lot of envy.
Okay, I'm going to tell you real quick. Just go. It's very simple, guys. Just go to https:// No, I'm just kidding, man. Go ahead.
It's /TwistedM or ReverbNation.com/MC-HOR7, just MC-HOR, and the number 7, and then Facebook.com.
Oh, no, I know, dude, because we've got 4 and 6 coming on later this season.
7, 8, 9.
Or you like these other dudes? All of those accounts are yours. You just keep forgetting the password, so you have to go up a number every time you got to rebuild your Reverb Nation account. I was right. That's always the case.
I'll tell you what I do, but then you'll probably try and hack my account for some stupid shit with your computer smarts, because I don't even know how you're doing this shit right now.
Hey, don't feel bad. I don't know how it works either.
I was surprised that you even knew how to pick up the laptop and move it around. You know what I'm saying? Like that was as technically advanced as I am.
I am actually very computer literate. Very, very, very computer literate.
I'm not a hacker. Listen to me. I've had artists on here that just decide to do phone because they're so afraid to try Skype. They're like, I'm not gonna be able to figure it out. Like, look, dude, it's easy. You just no. We'll do the phone. Can we do the phone? Yeah, we'll do the phone, motherfucker.
You should see me on Fruity Loops.
All right, so if you guys want to get a hold of Twisted M, aka MC-HOR, you guys can go to www.PimpyKast.com. He's the artist of the week. You look for his profile. Everything you need to know to get to him, including his Reverb Nation, his Facebook, all of that shit is right there.
Hey, y'all want a free listen to the head collab that I'm doing, a head PE collab that I'm doing, like a sneak peek at that shit real quick? What's up?
I think I kind of do. It'd be better if you could send us the track.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of hard to do it this. I tell you this. How about this? Next week, when we go to our first break, if you've got the song done, we'll debut it right here on this show. If you have the track done, I can't do it right now, man.
The problem is it's laggy and funky sounding, man. It's not gonna
dude,
sound
you're
good.
not gonna give any justice to the track if you do this, man.
There it is, though. It exists.
It exists. We see it. But I tell you what, send me that track and we will play it live on this show next week when we go to our first break.
All right, I'll send it when it's done. Then
we'll pay our 99 cents on iTunes or whatever you got going on.
We'll buy the track. Whatever. Yeah. That's what's up. We'll do that too.
I honestly don't even know how to work iTunes or any of that shit.
Well,
good, because neither the fuck do I.
I'll send you. I'll tell you what. We'll help you. We'll help you get your shit out there where you can make some fucking money on it, dude. So check this out. Before we got to the break,
we support our fucking artists, man.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. If there's one thing we do right on this show is fucking take care of our featured artists. You guys mean a fucking lot to us, and trust me, if we didn't like your shit, you wouldn't be on this show. It's not that easy to get booked here. I promise you.
I just like the way he came about trying to sell me an album when I was there. He was yelling at me through a megaphone. Buy my shit. I said, I'm broke. He said, well, here, have a fucking sticker. Thank you.
I'm trying to get these fucking songs loaded up before we jump out to this next break. There it is. So the two tracks that we were gonna spin. Let me get this fucking moved up. This shit's being a fucking bitch right now. Everything's being a little bit of a bitch right now. It's hard to move around right now. All right, there it is. So which track was it that we played? I believe we played Dark Side first, did we not?
Yeah.
All right. So the next two tracks that we're gonna load up into the queue as we go into the next break is gonna be "Fuck It Up" and "Hooligan." Won't you give us "Hooligan"? Dude, that was my favorite song on the track, man. "Fuck It Up's cool too. The fucking hook, the "Fuck It Up" is like that shit'll make you move, man. Almost in that weird way that the first time you heard ICP's "Let's Go All the Way." You know what I mean? It's got this weird groove to it that just makes you want to fucking move. I like it. It's fucking dope. Straight dope. So Hooligan. I want to know about Hooligan because I think that's probably my favorite song off this, my favorite track off this album, man. Why don't you tell us a little bit of that real quick before we jump out to our next break?
I don't know. I kind of just write all my tracks, and that one I was feeling like I want to do something crazy with it and talk about some old crazy shit. But it's really accurate. What I say in my shit is really accurate. And I'm actually making it's secret though. Don't tell anybody this. But
No, we won't tell anybody else.
We're working on a fucking music video for that right now, and it's gonna be like sick, like a game changer type shit. Like,
hey,
fuck your or.
Let me ask you this: how far along are you in production?
Huh?
How far along are you in production on that video? Are you already in the mixing stages? Are you already done shooting it?
No, I'm having the video guy make like. What do you call it? Like
effects.
Like he's making a script for it. There we go.
So he's writing he's writing a pre-production plan.
Probably about 3 weeks in or something like that.
Outlining it. Do me a favor. Have him
have
him write a part in for me. You tell me what you want me to be doing. I'll fucking use the green screen. I'll throw it in After Effects. I can make myself a ghost. I can make myself whatever the fuck you want, and it'll be hard as fuck. You want it to be gory and nasty? It will be. Fucking write me into the video 2 or 3 scenes. I will fucking shoot, produce, and fucking add the effects to the video, and I'll send them fucking in the highest resolution possible so your shit looks fucking straight up dope. Right? Just it could be even like 3 1-second parts. I don't give a shit. But give me a fucking part in your video, and I'll shoot some badass shit and send it to you.
I'm down.
That's what's up. I just begged my way into this man's video. I should do that more often. Why don't we fucking beg our artists more often? I feel like I should do every one of our artists like that.
No, I'm just a cool guy like that.
Well, that's what's up. I like to hear that. All right. Well, look, Twist, man. Hey, listen. We dig your music, homie. I don't think I actually did I actually meet you at the gathering? I know you met Nekestro. I'm not sure if you met me or not. I was pretty much at the radio tent the whole time.
600 Horror Nation albums I gave out at the gathering.
Goddamn right. That's what I like to fucking hear.
That's guerrilla marketing 101.
That's fucking how you're supposed to goddamn do it.
And then I gave out like 200 professional horror decals at the gathering.
I got one that shows dope.
I'm saying.
All right, let's real quick before we jump out of here the next break. Let's go ahead and bring up the live chat, see what's going on. I'm sure that shit's been a popping, and it has. Damn, we got all kind of people. What's this? Frank Mariachi Fava? I don't know how to read, I guess. Justin Pasted. Got a lot of people. We're going to scroll up a little bit. It looks like we missed some shit, huh? There's been some shit popping on.
I see all kinds of...
Juggalos are the shit. Put some hot sauce.
Juggalos are the shit.
You know, I only got one thing to say to Miss Brittany.
What?
Suck a fat baby's dick.
What would she say?
I don't know. I just felt like saying that.
Well, so she deserves infant chode just because no reason?
Marcia Fava.
Somebody puts hot sauce on their balls, and I can respect that. I slam my dick in the door when I jack off, so I can like.
I felt like for a second that clown kid from the gathering was here. What was his name? Flip Flop.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, Flip Flop the clown man.
I almost said Choco. That's funny.
It's a Choco. I forgot about her. That shit really existed, didn't it? All right, I saw somebody talking some shit about me. I want to scroll back up. Pimpy, stop lying. You should be hounding for food. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
I think they got our names mixed up.
They say my homies keep calling. My homies say they keep calling and nobody's answering.
Really? They're calling the hotline? The hotline hasn't rang once, man. That's fucking crazy.
They put the area code on there?
Yeah, I mean, they do area code first, 850-426-4065, because we got the hotlines up, man.
That's not good if it's not working.
Hey, tell them to somebody call back real quick before we end this segment.
Hey, somebody said I stuck my HOR sticker on the toilet because he is the shit.
I tell you what, man. Hey, to all your homies, we're gonna have to jump out to a quick break. But when we come back, we will definitely take some more live. We will take some live phone calls. And if for some reason there is something going on with the hotline, I'll get that worked out during this break. We'll take your phone calls. We've got underground music news with Nekestro. We got what PimpyKast viewers are actually thinking. All that and more on this episode 39 of the PimpyKast. Hey, Twisted M-HOR. I don't know what to call you. Hey, man.
Whore.
Hey, man, listen, I went back to the wrong fucking screen. Let's get back to the interview screen. Hey, man, listen to me. Thank you for coming on, man. You're an awesome dude. Your music's the shit.
That's a homie on the regular.
And just wait, man. Listen, there's privileges to being a PMVN featured artist. He's got a redneck-ass looking fucking shotgun.
Hands
That's
up,
really
don't
cool.
shoot.
He's got to have something to...
Juggalo lives matter.
He's got to have something to protect that municipal force that he has. All right, man, we're going to jump out to a break. Once again, man, it was good having you on. We're gonna jump out to one of his tracks, and let's see which one it is. We gotta fucking stretch this shit out. If that didn't fucking work, did it?
I'm sure all those guns are legal.
All right, guys. The name of the song is "Fuck It Up." This is Twisted M, aka MC-HOR. You listen to him right here on the PimpyKast on the PimpyK Multiverse Network.
Hey, stay up, homie. Yeah. I like this.
Let's fuck shit up, come up, bitch, and party with us. Let's fuck shit up, everybody get up and jump. Let's fuck shit up, we ain't giving no type of fucks. Let's fuck shit up, everybody bounce and get up. Let's fuck it up, you know what's up. Everybody getting up and tipping up they cups. I'm not giving a fuck, hella bombing the cuss. Laying right through all the haters swinging off of my nuts. But I'm like, so what if you bad it, then get bucked. Exploding with the force of a nuke, so bitch duck. Simply put, motherfucker, your boy is elemental. Breathe the fire when I spit with the skill of an elemental. So let loose, everybody get crazy. Have fun, smoke a blunt, and just maybe run a little game to leave with the old lady. Everybody feeling fine cause everything is just great. It's a party over here, somebody grab me a beer. Fucking shit up, rolling through with no fear. Bumping so loud and proud you can't hear. Head bobbing in the crowd for 1,000 years. I'm flipping the page, when I spin it they rage. Beasting on the way to breaking out of my cage. Feasting on the energy I build and create. Hella killing on the mic for everybody that hates. Let's fuck shit up, come on bitch and party with us. Let's fuck shit up, everybody get up and jump. Let's fuck shit up, we ain't giving no type of fucks. Let's fuck shit up, everybody bounce and get up. I got that positive vibe, like a chief to his tribe. Kicking back and making music while I'm hitting the pipe. I'm the partying type, and I'm keeping it high. Shift the planets with the flow and turn a day into night. Yeah, I'm doing it right, flying high as a kite. Wreaking havoc with the verbals, hella doing it tight. You think you're fresh, I can knock you off of your bike. Try and flow against the infamous Twisted Mind. You ain't what they like, they want the whore life. Lift off and take flight, I'm reaching new heights. I think I just might go and kill it with another flow. Pick up the mic, spit dynamite, I watch it blow. Tripping on the world, cause I never learned to let it go. Mary Jane up in my brain, I take a shot and rock a show. Never do what I'm told, living young until I'm old. On the record, the joint, straight to the point, I spit bold. Let's fuck shit up, come on bitch and party with us. Let's fuck shit up, everybody get up and jump. Let's fuck shit up, we ain't giving no type of fucks. Let's fuck shit up, everybody bounce and get up. Let's fuck shit up, come on bitch and party with us. Let's fuck shit up, everybody get up and jump. Let's fuck shit up, we ain't giving no type of fucks. Let's fuck shit up, everybody bounce and get up.
The PMVN Featured Artist of the Week is sponsored by AJ Custom Graphics. Your imagination is our only limitation. AJ Custom Graphics at yahoo.com.
Scream. Whore. Hooligan on the rampage, hustling on the rise. To be a method to my madness, you can tell by the look in my eyes. Hooligan on the rampage, hustling on the rise. To be a method to my madness, you can tell by the look in my eyes. I'm all up in this place and I'm dancing on a bitch, slapping on her ass, just trying to get rich. The way her face looks make both of my eyes twitch. Booty grinding all night while grubbing a sandwich. When I walk up through the doors, everybody just stops. Hoes be staring like I'm the cream of the crop. Coming with enough chronic to make your heart drop. Steady busting me a move, representing whore hop. That's H-O-R, I'm a straight up whore. My people's getting crazy when they kicking down your door. Ill spitting with the sickness that'll keep you needing more. Real hitting with the quickness, man, I'm rotten to the core. I keep it fresher than fresh when I'm rocking a track. Middle finger to the sky while grabbing my nutsack. Hustling on the rise, best believe I stay stacked. Yo, it's my turn to blow, so I suggest you get back. Scream. Whore. Hooligan on a rampage, hustling on the rise. To be a method to my madness, you can tell by the look in my eyes. Hooligan on a rampage, hustling on the rise. To be a method to my madness, you can tell by the look in my eyes. I'm probably the dopest individual you'll ever meet. Packing a bowl of smoking a blunt while walking down the street. Plucking up a person randomly so I can share the treat. Always staying up so that my bag of weed will not deplete. I'm a scrub major walking, businessman talking. Game through the roof that'll have your bitch jocking. Party animal that'll get the place poppin'. Yelling whore at the top of my lungs, I'm not stopping. When it comes to this rap, holy crap, I'm untouchable. Got them hoes screaming, he's a stud and so fuckable. You be kids food, homie, getting eaten like a Lunchable. My music so thumpable, rhymes define what's lovable. My lyrics, they be plentiful, precision like a sentinel. You lack the attack, that's why you're always whacking sounded though. But a pack will make your brain crack, match it in impossible. Coming strapped with a verbal assault that'll straight up crush your skull. Hooligan on a rampage, hustling on the rise. To be a method to my madness, you can tell by the look in my eyes. Hooligan on a rampage, hustling on the rise. To be a method to my madness, you can tell by the look in my eyes. You thinking that you're cool, homeboy, but you're not. Your songs are mediocre, not what you would call hot. I don't really give a fuck about the things that you got. Take your money, rides and cribs to the grave and just ride. All I wanna do is make music and smoke pot. Party till I die, hitting blunts and taking shots. Writing lyrics that'll kill in a second like blood clots. Head banging on a track until I'm blacking out and seeing dots. Horror life reppin', all you haters need to get to steppin'. Better pack the skill before you're messing with a deadly weapon. Just give me a second, I'm about to build it up and wreck it. Murdering every beat discreetly, neatly, completely, never expected it. I'm running with the dopest shit. Whore got packing heli spits, enjoying all the love I get, and everything is looking tits. Let me take a hit and get it lit. Maybe drink a little bit, get loose and act a fool because nobody really gives a shit. Hooligan on a rampage, hustling on the rise. To be a method to my madness, you can tell by the look in my eyes. Hooligan on a rampage, hustling on the rise. To be a method to my madness, you can tell by the look in my eyes. I'm a potent personality, shifting your reality, affecting your mentality with my originality, causing mass fatalities with the words that's dumping out of me. When I'm popping words it's fantasy, but in the end it doesn't matter. G-H-O-R styles, come and kick it for a while. Down and dirty on a track, you best believe we get it wild. You take an inch, I jump a mile, ravenous so hella vile. I'm the murder man, so program me into your speed dial. Get it, motherfucker, when you let it lose your cool with every word that's about to get embedded. Jumping in your state of mind and your thoughts are getting shredded. Living day to day and not a second.
Nobody gives a shit,
Just
Brittany.
let it go and feel the flow. What the fuck we doing, I don't know. Do some blow and fuck a hoe and never ever take it slow. Puff some dro, a little mo, get a bottle from the liquor store. Rapping on the daily, keeping it crazy, that's for sure. Hooligan on a rampage, hustling on the rise. To be a method to my madness, you can tell by the look in my eyes. Hooligan on a rampage, hustling on the rise. To be a method to my madness, you can tell by the look in my eyes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello there. My name is Special Ed, the official voice of PMVN.
Ed, what the fuck are you doing?
Improvising?
Just sit there and say your fucking lines the way I fucking wrote them, please. All right, guys, welcome back to the PimpyKast. That shit was a little fucked up right there. Segment number 3. Coming up a little bit later in the segment, we're gonna have the underground music news with Nekestro, and we're gonna do the what PimpyKast viewers are actually thinking bit. And First off, what I want to do really quick, because we kind of find out what happened was we definitely had the audio notification and the visual notification and monitoring turned off. The hotline was open and it was definitely ringing.
We were fuck with that mic so hard before we came out.
Yeah, because we had some other shit we were dealing with. It was probably one of the things that we just didn't fuck with at the time. So what we're gonna do is we're going to try. Let's see if it'll let me here. This shit's fucking up a little bit. Drag that out a little bit. There it is. We're going to go ahead and call somebody back.
This is going to be the front desk of the Days Inn.
No. That would be funny as fuck, too, though. That would be funny as a motherfucker. I'd be all right with that, quite frankly. I wouldn't complain about it. Not a fucking bit.
Let me answer.
Hello?
Yo,
Hey, what's up, homie? You live on the PimpyKast. Sorry we missed your call, baby.
Hell yeah, what's up, whore? What's going down, Pimpin'?
What's up, baby boy?
Oh, I'm getting in trouble. My old lady's bitching at me, but it's all good. What's going down?
Sounds regular.
Nothing much, man. We had some technical difficulties at the beginning of the show, and it prevented us.
Yeah, it's all good.
It prevented us. We had the hotlines up and running; they were open. We just were not getting the notifications when the calls were coming in. But you're on now, baby. So what you got to say, man? Represent that horror life or what?
Oh, shit, son. Homie on the regular for days, for life, forever, man. This shit is the fucking realest motherfucking thing going.
I love
like, y'all don't even know.
I could dig that.
You don't even know, man. This motherfucker, he is like states away, but I can smell his freshness from here, man. Guys, this dude is fucking for real. If you ain't fucking with this guy, you need to be fucking with this guy. This guy is the shit. Dude, man. Them trees, oh my God, son. He had a gathering. Oh, shit. Like, we was at the gathering, man. I was running around. I was like, I'm from Oklahoma, and they ain't saying shit, but best shit at the gathering. Go that way, right there.
So,
oh, man, this
without
motherfucker.
incriminating yourself, homie, what part of Oklahoma are you from?
The best part, the Ville, be villain,
I don't know what the
Bartlesville.
fuck that means. Do you?
Sounds made up.
Bartlesville, baby. Look it up. It's on the map.
We
It's
got
North
some
Oklahoma.
homies
I'm
that
not
live
much
near.
for
We got some
geography.
homies that live in the Tulsa area, right?
So yeah.
You near Tulsa?
Tulsa, Sapulpa. Yeah, oh yeah, we get down.
So you know
North-
Mikey,
North of
Juggalo
Tulsa.
Batman.
Yeah, Mikey Fist is my boy. Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
shout out to
yeah.
Buddy. Oh fuck yeah, the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight, that's a sick motherfucker right there.
That's my dog right there.
Bat Cop,
Hell
baby,
yeah.
the infamous
That's
Juggalo
it.
Batman, probably the most famous Juggalo on the
that's my
internet
family.
right now.
That we's all family, all days, man. Man, I'm about 45 minutes north of them, for real.
Yeah. Hey,
But enough about me. Enough about me. What about Whore? Whore's on this bitch, right?
No.
No, Whore ain't even there no more.
man. No, we usually only have the artist on for the second segment.
Oh,
and listen,
shit.
That's
That's
all
right.
fuck up, though. That's
Hey,
all
listen,
fuck
I
up.
gotta be honest with you, man. I wish we had him on here with you, but the problem is that
That's okay.
we had so many technical difficulties. We're kind of afraid to launch too much stuff at one time. Things have smoothed out.
That's what's up.
The show was running great. We had a great interview with your boy. He's a hell of a fucking artist. And hey, man, so what's your name, man? Why don't you go ahead and shout out some people?
Man, my name's Justin Time, all day, always.
Just in time.
Justin, I like that.
I could dig that.
We know a Justin Sane, which is also a really dope ass name.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hell yeah.
like there's so many things you can do with the name
I
Justin.
know a dude who calls his pistol just in case.
Pistol just in
No,
case.
yeah, I got a couple of them. I keep a couple of them guys, but that's on the low though.
That's
We don't
what's
try
up,
to
man.
kill
Well, hey,
nobody
Justin,
like
I
that.
appreciate you calling in, homie. Please subscribe to the channel. Please tell your friends about it. Listen, we represent
Already
a new
done.
underground artist every single fucking week, man. We got if you go to radio.pimpyk.com or just go to pimpyk.com and go to the radio section, all of our artists, including your homie, Hor
Hell yeah.
himself, is spinning right now on PMVN Radio. So check that out. Thanks for calling in, Justin. That was super fucking dope.
And he's got some shit coming in with Head PE.
Yeah. That's sick, man. I can't wait till that fucking shit, look, the fucking audio. That's the other thing that's going on right now that changed since last season. Now when we take a call, now when the call comes in, no matter how it comes in, and I've got to fix this shit real quick, it drops the audio on the main mic source from the interface, and it's doing it on its own. I don't know if it was like a Windows update or what. And what a lot of people don't understand, and they want to. Here's the real reason, and I bitch about this all the time. Here's the reason why the other shows on this network run so smooth, and that's because I'm not in them, so I can just sit off the side and produce them. Where with this show, I wish people knew what went into doing this, and I host the motherfucker at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, no more bitching about that. Like I said, you guys go to PimpyK.com. You can listen to all of our featured artists spinning on PMVN Radio, one of the dopest online internet radio stations there is, period. Bar none, especially if you're into underground music. You can hear everything from fucking death metal,
is an entertainment
fucking
company
screamo, fucking hardcore, post-hardcore, fucking hip-hop, fucking horrorcore. I mean, we've got DJs that have been featured, a reggae band, one of the very first featured artists ever performed live right here. Or how about Pink for President? You know what I'm saying? They're a fucking dope-ass, like, pop-punk comedy band. They write funny songs. They're fucking really talented kids. They wrote our theme song, that fucking PimpyK track that we opened up the show with. That was written by Pink for President. I fucking love those guys. Thanks again for that. You can hit them at facebook.com/PF Penis, which is PFPNESS, PF Penis, one of the dopest Facebook URLs ever.
Who's the Foley? Is it the Foley dudes?
No, they're Troy.
Troy, yeah.
Troy.
Yeah, Troy. Yeah.
They're Spartans, or whatever the. I think they're Spartans. I don't know what the fuck. Nobody pays attention to Division II football, so who gives a fuck? However, our town's about to have some football, which is really badass. Yeah. UWF's about to play their first home football game, and they're doing it at Maritime Park. And for anybody that doesn't know anything about Pensacola, Maritime Park, it's where our minor league baseball team plays.
I worked on that park. I am the reason that when there's a fire, you don't fall down the stairwell.
That doesn't make any sense.
It does make sense.
But listen, like, it's been voted like the most gorgeous park, like ballpark in the country. Like, it sits right on the bay. So when you're watching a game, like right towards sunset and shit like that, the fucking water's all turquoise and sparkling. It's gorgeous. And our local university, the University of West Florida, is just now launching a football team, which is going to be really fucking cool because we'll be able to check that shit out.
That'd be interesting to see a football game played on that field.
So, what should we do first? I think before we get into the what PimpyKast viewers are actually thinking, I think, are you ready, my man? We need to do this because we're already 9 minutes over, and we started on time today, which is some bullshit. But we need to go ahead and hit this up real quick.
All right.
You ready? So it's time for, I don't know which one of these I want to do because I love them all equally. I'm going to go with this one. I don't even know which one it is yet.
Second, they're jelly tits.
The underground music news with Nekestro. We all know he can't read.
You gotta let him finish. I need to add some music to those.
I cannot read.
The underground music news with Nekestro. Why did you give this guy a fucking segment?
Go ahead, brother.
Thank you, Ed. I'll pretend like you're over there.
You gotta stay close to that mic, Dick.
All right, here I go. Akon, R&B star, Akon, has been given a $1 billion credit line from one of China's industry leaders to help him provide solar power to millions of people in Africa.
I hate him already.
The Akon Lighting Africa
give me money
company.
To do my show.
The name of the company is Akon Lighting Africa.
Well,
That's
how about
silly.
some Akon promoting the PimpyKast on the PimpyK Multiverse
He
Network?
co-founded with, I assume, some Chinese dude in 2013.
We could truncate that to give me money. Go ahead, man. I'll let you
provide
finish.
electricity to some of the continent's most impoverished rural areas. Apparently, he switched his focus from music after discovering how political Africa's electricity industry is, which I never knew about. Apparently, his company's efforts, I'm going to say his company's efforts, because I doubt he, anyway, is giving 16 million Africans access to electricity, which I imagine is a fucking power pole in the middle of nowhere. And,
you said pole.
He says that within 10 years, he wants to boost the figure to 80 million people, which doesn't really make sense mathematically, but I'm not good at math.
No, you're not.
Any goddamn motherfucker.
I would like, one day we need to figure out what it is you are good at.
If you could do 16 million people from, what the fuck was the year?
Jesus
13,
Christ.
I think.
I thought
then why is it going to take 10 years to do 80 million? You acted like this was going to be the
best fucking underground music news ever.
You
said you were ready.
Shit, homeboy. I told you I had
so
some
out
shit
of
to
practice.
say.
Man, you fucking
Snoop Dogg is currently in a legal battle with with the Pabst Brewing Company. With Pabst. In 2011.
With Pabst Blue Ribbon?
Yeah.
How the fuck this gets into a lawsuit with fucking hipster
Well,
beer?
I would explain it to you, man.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So in 2011, Snoop signed on to be the face of a Blast Colt 45, which is the fruity gay version of Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to use that word.
Yeah, but that had what's his name?
Colt 45.
What's his name? Billy Dean Williams or whatever.
That was fucking long ago.
I mean, but he was fucking what's his name?
Well,
Ron. What was his name in Star Wars?
I don't know, but I have to concentrate because some words are coming up that I don't know what they mean.
Words? You mean you could have just called them words?
Apparently, the contract for the endorsement included a phantom equity clause that entitled the rapper to 10% of the portion of profits if the company was sold before January 2016.
So you just went and learned Greek? When the fuck did you do that? While you were in fucking Mississippi? How the fuck did you go to the dumbest place on earth and learn some shit?
Because it was a fucking shithole college town.
you
All they do is fucking Greek letters on all the cars and shit.
You worked at fucking
At what? Where
Southern Miss. Isn't that where you were at?
In Oxford? Ole Miss. Old Coxford, Mississippi. Anyway, so he's entitled to 10% portion of the profits if they sold the company before January 2016. And in 2014, the brewer's grandparent company, Pabst Corporate Holdings, sold all of its stock. And sold all of his stock in Pabst Holdings Incorporated, which was the sole owner of Pabst Brewing. And Snoop's lawyer said that Pabst is trying to pull a fast one and argue that even though they sold all of their shares for close to $700 million, they didn't really sell the company, which sounds like it could be a gray area. Let's see, but what's 10% of $700 million? That's $70 million. That's a lot of dollars. So I'd be in court as well if I was him.
No, absolutely. I mean, he was going to forfeit it if he didn't fight it. Is that essentially what you're saying?
No.
I mean, I really wasn't listening to you.
I know you weren't.
But you started talking to me, so I had to act like I knew what I was talking about.
He signed a contract with Pabst,
right,
where he was going to be the face of this new Colt 45 bullshit, which was, Steel Reserve did the fruity flavors now.
No, I got you. I'm
with
you.
That.
I'm with you.
Okay.
Sort of like some say that.
He was entitled in the contract. He was entitled to 10%. What does it say? 10% portion of the profits if the company was sold before January 2016. And in 2014, the brewer's grandparent company, Pabst Corporate Holdings, sold all of its stock in Pabst Holdings Incorporated, which is the sole owner of Pabst Brewing Company. Does that make sense?
So it was sold, or they just sold the stock and not the company? I don't get it. I don't know how that shit works.
That's a gray area. Like
right, and that's why they did it, so they didn't have to pay this motherfucker then, right?
I'm not a lawyer.
I wish you knew what the fuck you were talking about when you.
I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I wish
obviously you don't. I'm asking you questions. You don't give me fucking answers.
What you asked me if that's why they did it? No, I don't know those motherfuckers. I don't know if that's why they did the shit. No. I need a big chunk of beer. You want some more news, or you want some?
That's not supposed to look like that. I don't know why it came up like that.
Swatting him on the nose with a rolled up newspaper. Bad Nekestro. No. Bad Nekestro.
You know what? For the first time, I'm going to fucking disagree with that and appeal.
Well, first of all, it came up wrong. That's the first time we've ever played that one, and a lot of the shit doesn't need to be turned on. But let me fix it real quick and show everybody what it was supposed to look like had it come out correctly.
I did correct. He forgot to pay attention, and that's his bad.
Shit. It's not moving very well.
Sean Kingston and his company, Time is Money Entertainment, is being sued by a New York jeweler.
I'm playing it again because I want it to come the way it was supposed to.
Is the dog fart or is he shitting?
I don't know. I didn't spend a lot of time on this one. He doesn't even have another rear leg. And for some reason,
dog is pissing in the toilet.
It sounds like he's pissing in the toilet. And he doesn't even walk away. He just kind of slides.
You recorded that bit yourself.
Bad Nekestro. Bad Nekestro.
Sometimes I have to do my own sound effects right here. Go continue, man. I'm sorry. I won't do that again. I promise. I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish.
Is that? Yeah, I'm sure you will. Sean Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
You know who that is? Some asshole raps. I guess you can call it that. He did that one song.
When I think Kingston, I think the people that make Ram. But go ahead. Or right near the beach, boy.
Yeah, he's kind of like that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Anyway, him and his company, Time is Money Entertainment, is being sued by a New York jeweler over 9 pieces of jewelry, valued at $300,000 after his check bounced. Apparently, this is a thing because in August of 2014, he was sued for not paying over $1 million worth of jewels. And last year, he claimed he was kidnapped by jewelry store employees, fancy name jewelers in L.A. in dispute over $185,000.
So he did what Ryan Locke did down in fucking Brazil then, right?
I don't know. Who the fuck that asshole is?
You're the one that does the news on this show.
I don't know who the fuck Ryan Locke is. He can fucking lick my taint while I take a shit. Fuck him.
Do you know about Kaepernick?
Last month, Sean Kingston sued Penthouse Nightclub for at least $900,000, claiming that security allowed him to be robbed and assaulted and stripped of $300,000.
Which city was this in?
This is a fucking thing in L.A.
Because I know they got one in New Orleans too.
No, if it was in New Orleans, you'd probably be dead.
Touche. Okay. Touche.
And I got some metal news too. All right, you want to hear some metal news?
Yes, finally. On to some shit I want to listen to.
Number one copper tubing is $1.47 to $1.72 a pound. Aluminum cans are 22 to 32 cents a pound, and stainless steel is currently at 21 and 27 cents a pound.
Oh, you motherfucker, that was good.
Yeah, I got some sleeves.
I should give you a fucking star for that.
You should, but don't.
I'm not.
Because I'm not done.
Well, shit ain't fucking up anyway.
Rihanna displayed a death metal logo.
That's the one that
name.
got the shit beat out of her by the Chris Brown guy, right?
No, that's that's the right one.
Okay, I only remember the
by the way, I was about to talk about the VMAs. They had a significant drop in viewership finally from last year. Anyway, Rihanna displayed a death metal logo of her name at the VMAs, and I think that she should stop appropriating metal culture.
That's your one in this episode.
Crowbar,
I'm just kidding.
badass fucking band, announces a new album, The Serpent Only Lies, and it's coming out in October. Kind of a big deal if you're into this shit. Misfits reunion for 2 shows. It will reunite Glenn Danzig, Jerry Only, and Doyle, and will feature the former Slayer drummer Dave Lombardo behind the drum kit. I think that's fucking pretty sick. Relapse Records posted a new track, Loathe, from Obituary's upcoming 10,000 Ways to Die.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of like the old way you used to do this when it didn't drag on forever.
Okay, Max and Igor Cavalera will be at the Vinyl September 26th.
No, that's kind of cool. Only because that's local
and
news.
The guy
Nobody
who
else here gives a
the
shit
guy who
about
killed John Lennon in 1980 was denied parole for the nighttime.
Right. Yeah, he's gonna be like chilling with what's his name? The cooler killer guy.
Which one?
Charlie Manson.
No, they're not hanging out.
No, they're not hanging out, but they're never getting out. Like they're the same type of guys. They're never gonna get fucking.
Charlie probably doesn't want to get out.
Well, I mean, what would he do with himself?
He's actually making good money in jail, as far as being in jail goes.
See, I heard the opposite.
I know a lot about Charlie.
I thought like you know, he's imprisoned in the state of California, and they passed a law that basically says that once you become imprisoned, you can't make money off of your crime.
He runs multiple non-profit organizations that have nothing to do with his crime.
Well, I guess maybe that would be the caveat to that then, huh?
I don't know, man. That word had more than 2 syllables. No, it was 2 syllables.
See, what's fucked up is
more than one.
I'm starting to realize that we have the intro scene video for the bits that got stripped away, and the reason they got stripped away was because shit was fucking up and we had to basically bounce down. So when I run this, it's probably going to be fucking black, and that really sucks. It's not gonna be clear like it's supposed to be.
They should let Charlie out of prison.
They're never gonna let Charlie out of prison. We both know that.
He doesn't want to get out of prison.
Ever wonder what PimpyKast viewers are actually thinking?
Nope.
All right, guys. Once again, if you guys want to submit a what PimpyKast viewers are actually thinking submission, hit us up at feedback@pimpyk.com, and basically we just want a review of the show. We want you guys to let us know what it is you think about the show, everything to the grain detail. I'm not gonna lie to you, so far these have not been very. They always sound nice at the beginning, but there's always something in it that just pisses me off. So if that continues this week, I can't promise you that this is going to be a bit that we do anymore on the show.
Don't be a pussy.
Well, no, I'm just putting it out there. So, okay, so this first one was submitted by, is that the right page? Let me see what was on the page before that, because, nope, that's definitely it. That was the first one. This comes from World Star Warriors 53. PMVN radio is all I listen to at work. That's fucking dope.
Fucking terrible life you have.
Fucking dick. Why do we even have to read these when I have you in the fucking studio?
Good question.
Fucking dick. PMVN Radio is all I listen to at work. All day, every day. Love all the featured artists. And the mix of all the different genres is right up my alley.
They don't love all the featured artists. Those are bogus.
My only suggestion would be to remove any and all voice recordings and commercials with Pimpy's voice in them.
Do they have a reason for
Fuck
that?
you, the joke's on you,
that?
motherfucker. They're called voiceovers,
do they have a reason for that, or that's just all?
No, that's pretty much where that email ended. He had a signature that had his phone number in it. I could read that.
You could just call him and ask him.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. We don't do that. If you don't want your name out, we're not going to do it.
If they didn't want you to call them, they wouldn't put your phone number on it. I want one of you for once
to please send a sweet fucking email, feedback@pimpyk.com. All right, this next one comes from Blow Smoke TC out of Flagstaff, Arizona. He says, I watch almost every week, and while I certainly don't talk in the chat room, I certainly follow it. This brings me to 2 points. One, I don't think Nikki Hayes actually exists.
I don't either.
I could be wrong. It just seems that way.
She's a robot.
And number 2, Britney does exist, and that's just unfortunate. Jesus.
That sounds like somebody I might know.
They didn't fuck me up in that, so I'm just gonna say thank you, Blow Smoke TC. That was really fucking dope of you.
I liked it. That shit.
I gotta go to the live chat now. I've gotta go to the live chat so we can see exactly how that turns out. Call him out, pussy. Well, okay, she's a little bit behind because of the little bit of a delay. Oh, trust me, it's coming up. And she's talking about the guy that I wouldn't call. She wants me to call him out. I'm not going to do it. I made a promise that if you didn't want your name out and you said it in the email, I would stop when you told me to stop. Nikki. She hadn't heard it yet. That's well, I'm here, fucker. That's good shit, man.
Hey, somebody listen to my shit. Misfits are the shit. At least someone listened to what the fuck I had to goddamn say.
Misfits are the shit. Oh, I really didn't listen to much of that at all. I started to fall asleep, quite honestly.
Not a robot. All right. I thought you were.
No, she is a bot. She's like this really well-written bot.
Yeah, well-written bot, yeah.
I mean, she likes you, so...
That's the problem. She wants my credit card number or something.
Like you have a credit card.
You know what I'm saying?
Like anybody would ever give you one of those. All right, so
you're right.
So this next one comes in from Jimmy James Black from Kissimmee, Florida. Florida boy. So you know this shit's going to be weird. Nothing good ever comes out of a dude from Florida. You know what I'm saying? If headlines, all the best headlines start with a Florida man.
Yep.
But a fellow Floridian, so we'll see what he's got. He says, where the fuck has Nekestro been? When he's not there, it's like watching a train wreck with no casualties. However, if Pimpy was to not show up for a couple weeks, I'm not sure anyone would actually miss him. Fuck you, Jimmy.
I like that. A train wreck was like watching a train wreck with no casualties.
A train wreck?
I'll fucking do what I want. I'm grown.
I was about to say something.
I'm drunk.
Okay, so this next one says, mad props to Pink for President on the new PimpyKast theme song. That shit is straight sick. SIC! Exclamation point. I'm sorry they went and fucked it up with a stupid, absolutely no sense making video.
That's your bad.
Oh well, cool song anyway. Thomas from Bruton, Alabama.
Bruton? They have the internet out there?
No, I'm pretty sure he went to the Floomington Library. They're trying to fix that shit up.
Oh, what they saying over here? I'll fuck you up. They're talking mad shit.
Oh shit. Oh that shit.
Ever wonder what PimpyKast viewers are actually thinking?
Yep, and I just heard it.
Well, that's not what's supposed to go. What's actually supposed to go at that point is that's what Pimpy says. Shit, nothing's where you know what I mean. So it's really dope that when it came in though that it was transparent. You know what I'm saying? Like it was already like the way it was supposed to be. That was really cool. Let's go back to the chat real quick because Nekestro saw a couple things before we get out of here. And matter of fact, what I'm gonna do real quick. I'd miss you, Pimpy. You fucking liar.
Bitch. I'm your number one.
I'm gonna be missed. The one person that's gonna miss me is a fucking bot.
Say it in my face. I'll fuck you up.
Say it to my face. I'll fuck you up.
I'm surprised I have a fan at all. That's kind of cool.
Dude, I'm pretty sure everybody likes you better than me on the show. Anyway, look, we
haven't met me in real life.
I'm gonna let Alex make a fool of himself just one last time, and we absolutely have to get out of here. We are definitely running over.
Myself.
So here's the contacts, Nekestro. Have at it, son.
All right.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
Contact us at the hotline 850-426-4065. You can call or text. Email at feedback@pimpyk.com if you got something to fucking say. Or hit us up on the live chat, even though it says not connected. I'm pretty sure it fucking is. Facebook.com/pimpyk. Instagram.com/pimpyk. Twitter at Mr. PimpyK. And hit us up on the YouTube, which I already fucking said. YouTube.com/C/pimpyfuckingK. And please goddamn fucking subscribe.
Fucking A right, doggy. Check you the fuck out, man. That was dope, dude. You know what that deserves? A star that I don't think I can give you right now. but hey, this came back again. Motherfucker. Get out of here, you son of a bitch. All right. So before we go,
I deserve a scar more than a star.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's no doubt about that. So really quick before we get out of here, I'm going to try to do this because look, I'm a fair man. And I believe you do deserve one, so we're going to try our hardest. I deserve
fucking 3 of them bitches, man.
Now, this is probably going to come in with a blue screen, and it's going to have to be chromed, so we're just going to watch it on the blue screen. And it's the best you're going to get right now because shit just isn't working the way it's supposed to. And the bad thing is...
times 3.
So let's just bring this up. I'll have all this fixed next week, I promise.
I've seen that where it worked before already.
Right. Well, I had to strip it from the video, so the chroma key that gets rid of the blue isn't... I have to reset all of that. You see what I'm saying? So we'll just go ahead and leave that right there. So, all right, everybody. Anyway, guys, for my homie Nekestro, we're all glad he's back. Everybody in the live chat, you've been absolutely... we're getting a live fucking call.
Running long. What's up?
We're running long, and we get a fucking live. Are we taking it? Are we taking it?
You got to.
All right, caller, you live on the PimpyKast. What do you got? We're trying to get out of here. What do you got?
What up?
Ah, Brittany, you son of a bitch.
So that is.
Hey, Nekestro, what up, man?
Hey, what's good?
Miss you.
You don't miss me. You only met me twice. How you gonna miss me?
Well, I was nicer to you than Pimpy. Trust me.
Most chicks that watch this show.
Fair enough.
She fell in love on first sight, man. Fucking, you know what I mean? Instant.
Yeah, I hate to admit it, man. I hate to admit it. Yeah.
Love, man. Instant internet love.
Yeah.
That's right, man. That's right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the PimpyKast is really the fucking modern day underground equivalent of like Match.com and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't go as far to say that.
Meanwhile, Pimpy ain't getting no damn
She
name.
probably likes you more, but she stalks me. I'm trying to figure that one out.
You know what she said? Pimpy don't get no
Not really. If I was stalking you, I would know your house by now. I would be at your house.
Email me later and I'll tell you his address.
She followed me from an episode. She followed me from an episode of Tentatively Correct to a fucking gaming session. That was on a totally different channel.
Hey, she might spread herself a little thin, but she's still down.
Oh, and just so you know, I've been playing with Doc ever since, and I've been on his live stream many times already.
That sounds kind of kinky.
Yeah, I wouldn't be playing with no cops.
All right, Brittany, thanks for calling, sweetheart. We love you.
Hey, stay up, girl.
Absolutely stay up. We appreciate you calling in. Hey, guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. Please don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, hit us up, feedback@pimpyk.com. If you guys want your what PimpyKast viewers are actually thinking read live on the air, we'll do that. We'll do that like every other week, every 3 weeks, something like that. We also got that new bit, which is really cool, which is Street Smarts and Brain Farts.
Yeah, I was hoping we were going to do that today.
Nah, we did it last week, so it's probably going to be a couple weeks till we do that again. But anyway, guys, listen. Hit up our featured artist, TwistedM, a.k.a. MC-HOR. It's all about them whores, baby. Whore life. Great rapper, great kid.
About them whores.
Hey, he's changing the word, man. I like it. It's an acronym, and it means a lot of different things.
Yeah.
All of which were pretty
That's
fucking
why I asked
dope.
him about the street shit, because of fucking the
He's obviously a street kid, so I mean.
No, I was talking about the fucking art shit, but
I know. Yeah. He didn't get that part. That doesn't matter. He's a fucking dope dude. If you guys want to listen to more of his music, go to pimpyk.com to the radio section. He's got 3 or 4 tracks spinning there, and we can add more. If you guys want more, fucking hit us up and email us. We'll get more. If there's songs that you don't think should be on it, let us know. We want your feedback. Once again, please subscribe. Please share the show. Listen, we're all about fucking blasting out underground artists, all genres. We've got a certain bit of standards here, you know what I'm saying? And there's been a couple artists that fell short of that standard, but we're not making that mistake anymore.
I think you're saying, ain't no.
No. And some of them actually were at that standard. They just came on the show and didn't live up to the hype. That's a totally different thing.
I think they just ain't had to experience.
All right, guys, I'm not going to delay this anymore. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see you guys next week, where we're going to have our featured artist live in studio, hardcore band Scream Out Loud. What about that, dude? Post-hardcore.
All right.
Are you not a Scream Out Loud fan, or?
I'm actually unfamiliar. I've met people that are down with them. I'm somewhat unfamiliar. I'm pretty sure I've seen them live before, and I wish my the other side of the trouble sandwich here, Josh, was here for you could tell me if I liked them or not.
Why? Oh yeah, because that'd be a show that he would more likely remember than you. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
I'm not saying that shit. Yeah.
You've been watching the PimpyKast right here at the PimpyK Multiverse Network. Doses.